Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see you. We're working with the letter M, and we're putting it, see how it's over, from the beginning to the end of a word. But I'm starting with this book called Little Mouse and the Big Red Apple. And the author is A.H. Benjamin and Gwyneth Williamson. It is a fiction story, but still a fun story. Here's how it works. Let me see if I can position this book better so you can see it well. There we go. That might be better. Here's the title page, Little Mouse and the Big Red Apple. And I'm reading this because it has a beginning M, and I think it's cute. Mouse was feeling hungry one day when all of a sudden he came across a big, red, juicy apple. Just what I want, he cried. I'll take it home with me and have a feast. Mouse set off towards his little house, rolling the apple over and over. He couldn't wait to get his teeth into the big, red, juicy apple. Yum, yum, he thought, when all of a sudden, splash! The apple rolled into a pond. Oh no! What am I going to do now? Wailed Mouse. Don't worry, said Frog, popping his head out of the water. I'll help you. Frog kicked the apple hard with his strong back legs. It flew out of the water and, bump, landed on the ground. There you are, said Frog. He licked his lips and stared at the apple. Thanks, said Mouse, as he began to roll it along the path. He did not want to share his apple with Frog. Mouse went on his way, thinking of the lovely apple dinner he would have later. His mouth was already watering when, crash! The big, red, juicy apple fell into a thorn bush. Silly me, muttered Mouse as he tried to rescue his dinner. Ouch, that hurts. Those prickles are nasty, he said. I see you have a problem, said Tortoise, moving next to Mouse. Leave it to me. Tortoise didn't have to worry about the sharp prickles. He had his shell to protect him. Oh, good thing, too. Without any trouble at all, Tortoise crept under the thorn bush and brought out the big, red, juicy apple. Problem solved, he said, stroking the apple lovingly. I'm ever so grateful, said Mouse in a hurried voice, and he was off again. He did not want to share his apple with Tortoise. I'll soon be home and biting into that big, red, juicy apple, Mouse thought, when... Thud! The apple rolled into a log. That's all I need, sighed Mouse, when he saw that the log blocked his path. How do I get around? Easy, said Mole, popping out of a nearby hill. I'll dig you a tunnel. And she did. She dug a tunnel that went right under the log. It was just wide enough for Mouse and the apple to go through it. Always glad to help, said Mole, sniffing at the big, red, juicy apple with her little nose. That's very kind of you, said Mouse, and he went on his way as fast as he could. He did not want to share the apple with Mole. He rolled the apple over and over until he came to a steep hill. His house was at the very top. Push, 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 heave, heave, went Mouse, grunting and groaning. Up, up, up he went until he reached the very top. At last, sighed Mouse happily. Oh, for that lovely apple meal. But as Mouse let go, what do you think's going to happen there? Uh-oh. The apple wobbled, and then it started to roll down the other side of the hill. It rolled faster and faster and further until... Oh, no. It came to a stop at the bottom of the hill. Mouse could see it lying there like a big red jewel. Oh, no, I'll have to start all over again. Mouse scrambled down the hill on his little tired feet. Faster and faster he ran. But when he reached the bottom, he found Frog, Mole, and Tortoise had got there first. How kind of you to send the apple all the way back to us, called out Mole, chomping away at a piece of it. Mouse gave a big sigh. Oh, don't mention it. Isn't that what friends are for? Oh, isn't that nice? And everyone happily had an apple piece. So we're doing that for the M sound, where you hear in mouse. Now, a lot of times, well, not all the times, in the next coming days, you're going to hear the A in the middle and an M at the end. So we're switching some vowels and some consonants to see if you can recognize them in print. So that is beginning M. And there are some words that have an ending M, like drum, yum, mom, who's very important no matter what you do. She loves you no matter what. Tum, drum, broom. So this is what you're going to do. I just want to see if you recognize hearing this sound in the beginning and the end. On this page, it says you're going to color the words that start with a M sound the same color. And then the words that end with an M sound, a different color. So I have a moon, man, mitten, map. I think they sound like they begin with an M. Then we have jam, drum, gum. What do you think that one is? I can't think of what that one is. Goodness gracious. I'll think of it when you're not around. It's because I know drum, jam, and gum end with an M sound. Mansion, mouse, house. So color these one color and these another. I cannot for the life of me think of that. See what happens? It's too early in the morning and my brains have fallen out. Oh gosh. But I still want to see if you can recognize the beginning M and the ending M sound. That's all you have to do for this M paper. When you see this at home, I'd like you to read it to mom or dad, any of your grown-ups. Should be very easy. There's that M sound, and I think you can recognize the pictures. Then down here it says, draw a picture of something you like to eat. This is more of a reading thing because I want you to understand where the M sound is. All right, have a great day. See ya.